With this code, I will create a new window from a root window, and if I click more times on the button that creates the window, it won't create more windows, but just one window. So let's see what happens. If I start the programs, it will make the root window to open. Here there is this button, and to open a new window. So if I press it, I create a new window. If I press it again more and more times, you see that there is just one window and no more. And so that's how this code works, and it works through this try except. So here you can see that I create a window, give it some geometry, I create a button, and this button has this lambda function, anonymous function, that just calls this function here, and then there is this text that I can also delete because we don't need it for this code. Let me run it again. Here it is. And then what? With this button here, when I click it, it calls new window, goes in here where it has this win2 that is global. We need it to be global to be recognized in all the code. So if this win2 state is normal, it will just focus on the window. But if there is an error, and it will be the first time that that we click the button, because when we click the button there is no other window, so it will give you an error. But we handle this error to go here and create the window the first time, making this top level window, going then into this class here where we pass the window, and the window here will become the self root, and we will give it some geometry and some color here. We could also avoid doing this. This is good to make more windows with a lot of things in it, but we could have done something even more simple without this class and without this. If we want to do something very simple, let's just call it win2. So we give it some geometry and some color just in this. So there it is. And now let me save this and new win. See another version. Let me see if it works. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, we don't need this class anymore. Okay, there it is, our window. We can click it and we just set 1. So we could also do here new window without anything. There it is. And we will have just one window. We can define here this new window. We can call it also new window 1 if you want to create more of this, and then let me call also this win1 just in case we want to create more windows that we can call 2 and 3, etc. We can, for example, go here and create a label. Okay, lb equal tk dot up label. This belongs to win1 and has a text that says hello. And then we're gonna pack it. We must use capital letter here. There it is. So you can see that you can create even without using a class. If you prefer, you go and create a class like I did in the previous code here, where you just start this. I'm sorry, here must look for this old version here, where you see that in this version you created more windows pressing one button, but we wanted to avoid this, and so we created this with this class. But you see how differently we can make this code very differently without using the class. And so that it is even easier to create new windows.